Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now today, Gachagwa and his team had organized for a public engagement with the residents of Kirinyaga County, and to be specific, he had actually an organized rally at Kagio Mwea. By the way, we are experiencing power blackout, that's why it is on and off, but we have to do this. So just cope up with the situation. Now, Gachagwa's team on the way to the rally, they are reporting that the police officers blocked them, tear-gassed them, disrupted their convoy, but still they are determined to engage with the people. So there is a statement, and that Senator Medhu shared actually, and with images to show what they have gone through. This is what he posted. Attacked at Sagana while heading to a public engagement in Kagio Mwea alongside His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua. Then he went on to write one term. So the question that you should be asking yourself is about two. One, who attacked Gachagwa's convoy? Number two, for what reason that convoy was attacked? Then from there again, you will conclude by giving the final response from the public after this incident, the perception. That is a discussion I would want us to go deeper into, but before we go to that, I have a quick and humble request for those who are watching the channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Now, definitely, Gachagwa was not attacked by common mwananchi. These are not the Kirinyaga residents who attacked Gachagwa. That is a conclusion you should know, and I know all of you are well aware of that. Mwananchi hana tear gas ya kurusha, hana pia hata hiyo license ya kurusha tear gas. Gachagwa wako na security yake pia. So it is not a common mwananchi. Therefore, a possibility of police officers being directed to tear gas Gachagwa is what we will settle on. So the question you should be asking yourself is that who directed the police to tear gas Gachagwa's convoy? You know, at the end of the day, Gachagwa had his rally, he's addressing people. So those tear gas and whatever attempt did not block Gachagwa from having his rally at Mwea. He proceeded to the rally. But then, who ordered the police? With the stature of Rigathi Gachagwa, a former deputy president, it cannot be any other person who can order for his attack if it is not either the president or the deputy president, either Ruto or Kithure Kindiki. Hawa wawili ndio wanaweza kuwa ndio wahusika ambao wamepeana a directive to tear gas Gachagwa. The intention will be obvious. for both of them. There is a worry by the Kenya Kwanza leadership about how Gachagua is engaging the Mount Kenya residents. There is a sense of political direction that Gachagua is trying to plant among the masses. Simeona ameongelea mambo ya shule kwa sababu wanafunzi wanarudi shule, hiyo ndio kazi ya opposition. Ameongea kuhusu hayo mambo. Akasema kila wabunge wajenge kwao. Na ni vizuri sasa hata ukweli usemekane ya kwamba kila county na sub county mjenge kwenyu. That was the meaning of devolution. In as much we would want to say Gachagua is tribal in one way or another, but it is high time mjenge kwenyu. Simple. So Gachagua is telling the people of Mount Kenya, Ruto is taking everything from us. And it seems that like he is succeeding in that. And due to his success in rallying Mount Kenya behind him, Ruto regime is uncomfortable with that. So you use every means possible to block, frustrate, and stop Gachagua from proceeding with the agenda that is intended to sell to the public. That is an attempt the UDA side is trying to do. So it is none other than this administration that is blocking Gachagua and teargassing him. The reason I have said. So the question is, are they succeeding in that? The reality is that this attempt is dangerous to the government. There is nothing like success in attempt to teargass Gachagua in his own region. In fact, if there is a story or a discussion about success, then that person who is succeeding out of this shenanigan is none other than Rigathi Gachagua and his team. Such an attempt to embarrass, intimidate, threaten, frustrate a leader like Rigathi Gachagua, it only helps him to win sympathy among his tribesmen. Gachagua will get sympathy from Kikuyus. That's where he come from. Angekuwa ni Musalia Mudavadi anapigwa teargas, tungesema Mudavadi atahurumiwa na Waluya cha kwanza. Kama ni Mheshimiwa William Ruto, basi Kalenjin will sympathize with him. If he's a Luo, itaanzia huko ikikuja hivyo. So the biggest winner of this attempt is not Ruto, not Kithure Kindiki, it is Gachagua. And in fact, any opposition leader will quickly welcome such a move if you attempt. Mambo ya teargas, kwa sababu ako na rally, they will easily welcome that, because that is one of the ways of endorsing them. Kabla Gachagua aenda aongelee statement yenye alikuwa amepanga kuambia watu wa Kirinyaga, Kagio village in Mwea, he will at first place speak about how the regime teargassed him and blocked him from reaching out to them. So if he did not have agenda, already the state is giving him an agenda to speak about. Sasa ako na agenda ya kuambia watu. So with that agenda, it is only meant for Gachagua to tap into the sympathy factor. So in as much the government can be panicked with Gachagua, the way he is releasing his messages, how he is reaching out to the people, they must be very clever also on how to approach or counter him. This issue of tear gas shows that the regime is in trouble, it is in panic, they are losing. Otherwise, if they are not, you cannot waste resources and our able police officers for such a disruption move. Sasa ni January. Sasa bila itafika katikati kutakuwa namna gani? Is the state losing Mount Kenya region? Is the government losing Mount Kenya support? Definitely, with this move, the answer is yes. I don't know if this, but please let us meet in the comment section so that we can continue with our Punchline discussion. Thank you so much and see you in our next video.